Murphy's Law and Whitetails, your guide to North America's #1 big game animal. Today's topic is improving your success and efficiency when recovering wounded whitetail deer. If you're like me, you've been on a lot of deer recoveries over your hunting career. And the story often goes something like this. Someone shoots a deer late in the afternoon. By the time everybody gathers to go look for this great buck, it's dark. You look for the location where it went into the wood line from the food or field edge, wherever it was at the time, and you hopefully have some blood to work with. Assuming you do, you start following the blood. And as you start to lose blood, you pull out your roll of toilet paper or a hat or make one of your buddies stand on that last blood as you look for the next spot of blood. And folks, that is a woefully inefficient way to look for a whitetail. Thankfully, we now have technology to assist us. I'm referring to the HuntStand app, and in particular, the trace path function. Trace path function is simply a function on the app that allows you to trace every step you take on the landscape. And it puts a nice little pretty pink dot on your map as you walk. And what that allows you to do is, as you're tracking that blood, if you find the last spot of blood, instead of making a buddy stand there or putting some toilet paper out, you hit a map marker and you put a marker on the map and you keep moving. And if you completely run out of blood or just want to take a break or need to go back to camp and it's midnight, save that path. And you can come right back to it in the middle of the night or the next morning and go exactly to that last drop of blood and start your search again. And if you happen to lose blood and have to just systematically look for an animal, it also is great for that as well, because you can walk very systematic transects, straight lines through the forest or wood edge, and rule in and rule out areas in your search for that animal and do it very, very efficiently. I used this technique last year. My oldest daughter shot 3 does one afternoon, and it got dark as we started looking for the first one, and we spent over an hour looking for these. And she hadn't missed a deer in several years. I knew they were there, but they'd run into a thick, grown-up cutover. We searched for over an hour to find one of those does. The next morning, I finally relinquished and used the HuntStand app trace path function, went into the cutover and walked a 100-yard transect, nice and straight, turned about 10 yards and started coming back. In less than 17 minutes, I found both of those does. So a very effective way when blind looking for a deer. Same holds true if you're blind looking for shed antlers. Again, walking very systematic paths through the forest or the fields, you can absolutely be efficient and make sure you don't miss some key areas. Because you think you can walk a straight line and not miss areas, but trust me, this app will prove that you are missing significant areas. So next time you're looking for that wounded deer or a shed antler, be sure to use the HuntStand app trace path function, and you'll increase your efficiency as well as your success. That's it for today's episode of Murphy's Law. Hope you learned something. Till next time, be sure to leave your questions and your comments here in the video, but also to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to check out all the great content at HuntStand.com.